Yo, what is up, everybody? How are we doing? How are we doing? It's another beautiful day of building. Whoa, hold up. All right, it's another beautiful day of building public. I forgot that was unmuted, so my bad. All right, let me go here to building. Okay, we got it up on X. We got it up on Pump. I'm just gonna verify that it's on Pump, and then let's get right into it. It is. Sweet. All right. So we're live on X Pump.fun. And then let me check YouTube real quick. Oh, I have it up right here. Let's see. Boom. Okay, we're live on all of the spots. All right. So let's just get right into it. So we are right now, for you guys that are following along with us, if you know who we are, you know what we're all about. We are Clipit, your AI-powered content engine, and essentially this is a tool that's going to allow you to take long-form content, cut it up into clips where they're captioned, they're already cut up for you. You can have B-roll, thumbnails, do all of that for you. So it's an AI-powered content engine that allows you to essentially streamline your content and your long-form content to short-form content. So that's what we're doing here. That's what we're building out. We've entered the Pump.fun hackathon, and we're building out this product. And while we're doing this, we're also building out a live streaming feature that auto clips your videos if you're on Pump.fun. We've been working on that, and we've been able to scale over to up to 200 and 230 some users, and we're shipping new features and new products. New features and updates to the product as we speak. The biggest one that is getting kind of touched on this week is Remotion. If you guys don't know what Remotion is, it essentially allows you to create motion graphics through code, and that's going to improve the captions on our videos. It's going to allow you to create motion graphics and animations for you guys' videos. So that's something that we're going to be testing here this week. Before we roll it out, and then once that happens, it's going to be a huge improvement to the site. So I'm very, very, very excited for that. But this thing right here is we have a YouTube channel where I kind of post more, and I'll just show you guys it right now. I think you just see it. All right, so we have a YouTube channel, and I'm posting videos here, kind of just about our story, how we got here, more about us. You'll start seeing features and product updates and just like behind the scenes. And I really want to start growing this YouTube channel with you guys. So if you guys want to know more about what we're doing or how we even got here, go to our YouTube. I have 2 videos up there that will kind of break that down. There's also some shorts on here as well where you guys can kind of see more about our story. So what we're doing today, and this is kind of leading into our next spot here, is I think it's only right to grab this video right here.
Quit everything to build this.
So let's grab this, and what we're going to do today is we're going to wait. I think that should be the right one. Copy link. Yeah, we're going to clip this. It's a status though. Should work. Yes, it is. Perfect. So we're gonna use this. Is this okay? 9 minutes. Perfect. So my 9-minute long video. We're gonna clip our own video, and I'm gonna make clips with it because it'll be a great thing to post on our platform, our Clipit page. If you guys don't know, so this is essentially what we just did. We grabbed the video straight from X, and we have copied that link. The share link essentially is all you need. You can do that for X, YouTube, Pump.fun, Twitch, Google Drive links. You can do all of that, and then from here we can now prompt it for what platform we want. So I'm going to go TikTok, 16:9, 30 seconds, and I'm going to generate clips. From here, our agent within the editor, Clippy, is going to run through the full transcripts of the video and essentially going to create clips for you already. So we'll see kind of the results it gets And a lot of this, we have another, you'll see here in a second, we have a advanced editor as well. So you can simply have Clipit do all the work for you and make the clips for you and caption them and cut them. Or you can go directly into our advanced editor and have a little bit more hands-on experience with that and essentially just improve your clips manually, right? Because we want you guys to be able to have the human touch involved with your clips, and we want it to be yours. So while we're waiting for this, if you guys are on the X and you're watching on X, do one thing that doesn't hurt you. It doesn't cost you nothing, doesn't hurt you. It only helps us and helps us community is just hit a little repost. Share this with somebody that you would like to have them see this, right? So I'm just gonna say it one more time. Let's just get a little repost going. Let's get some people in here that need to see this, right? So let's do that. It doesn't hurt you, doesn't cost you anything, and it just makes our content better. Honestly, which is all we're trying to do here is make this the best possible product for you guys, and just improve our content using our own platform. That's the fun part. All right, so now we're waiting for this. Let's see. I wonder if it was too specific for TikTok. All right, and then we're also going to clip the other video that I have up there as well, because why not? It's always fun to shoot a video and then clip yourself using the platform you're talking about. That's the fun part. All right, so now we're just waiting on Clippy to generate clips, which shouldn't be too much longer. And then we'll check like the leaderboards and stuff too. But I'm gonna go back to YouTube, and then this video that you guys are. This video just got posted today, so we'll clip this one as well, and we'll get some highlights out there on the channel, which will be a good thing to test too and see kind of. Oh, there is. I forgot. We haven't. This is also the new video too. So let's go ahead and do that. Whoops. You gotta do it. Gotta do it. All right. So this is the new one that is just got posted. So if you guys are on YouTube, don't want to go to YouTube, you can also go to X and watch it there. It is on a personal page, but I just quoted it as well. So actually, let's see. Okay, that's still going. Let us cook. Let us cook. Let us cook. Dude, I have had so much fun building out, like doing content plans for this thing. It's been a blast, and it's even better because I can simply I literally can use my tool to make clips for the content I'm creating. And it just saves me so much time. It saves me so much time. And it's fun. All right. There we go. There we go. He's cooking. We're going to be, I'm telling you. Okay, yeah. So I think, let's go 16:9, TikTok viral. And I'm going to say, find me viral hooks. All right. I wonder if it just doesn't think that it's optimized for TikTok. I think we just need to get a better like system, and I guess it's not system, but like just notification around that, because It's not like it fails. Like it's there. It just for some reason the transcript doesn't like when you do say TikTok apparently. So good to know. Good to know, chat. All right. So let's see how much longer this is going to take. Here we go. What? Is this the right thing? I think it's hallucinating, that first one. I don't remember me talking about that. What? I've never seen that before. This one, I'm curious to see what this thumbnail is about to be. Because it looked like it took, I mean, I know it's a status, but it mixed something in. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, what? That's kind of crazy. I don't even know where that one came from, but it's already, huh. Maybe that's because I posted it. It was a status. Something got mixed up in there. Crazy, but generally don't know how that one got in there. But let's see this.
I'm 22 years old and I just quit everything to build this AI company. Here's what I mean. Back in 2025, I was working at Amazon. I was in the warehouse shipping boxes. Then I decided to quit all of that and learn about AI. I interned for an AI agency and I was starting to learn about short form content and just the massive growth that it enabled brands and creators to do. So with that being said, I started learning all these different tools around short form content. And what I
All right, so there's number one. What's this one? How is this? This is crazy. I don't understand how.
You can work if you want it.
I don't understand where it's getting that from. That's crazy. Let's see what this is.
So Clipit's going to allow you timelines. So Clipit's going to allow you to do that with one person in your content/media team. I hope you guys follow along because I'm 22 years old. I have nothing else to do but build this platform out. I'm not going to stop until Clipit is the infrastructure for short form content.
Bars.
Screw that.
Bars.
Media in general.
Bars.
So follow along with me as I build this out with Nick and as we continue to improve our product, make it better and better for the users.
Dude, perfect. It's always a plus when you're clipping yourself using your product, talking about your product. This is a good one.
Timelines.
I mean, I turned off captions because in my video I posted the caption, but in terms of me like going through and cutting the video, it's already been done.
So Clipit's going to allow you to do that.
Dude.
That with one person in your content/media team. I hope you guys follow along.
Hold up, chat. We're cooking. Hold up, chat. We're cooking. Hold up, chat. Hold up, chat. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. Hold up.
Timelines.
Oh, we're cooking, chat.
So Clipit's going to allow you to do that with one person in your content/media.
We're cooking.
I hope you guys follow along.
Chat, we're cooking.
22 years old. I have nothing else to do but build this platform out.
I'm telling you, like, I don't know why I'm having so much more fun clipping myself.
I'm going to stop until Clipit is the infrastructure.
Okay, I want to go. I want to make sure I don't see any of those other words in there.
Timelines. So Clipit's going to allow you to do that with one person in your content/media team. In your content/media team. I hope you guys follow along because I'm 22 years old. I have nothing else to do but build this platform
cooking.
out. And I'm not going to stop until Clipit is the infrastructure for short form content.
All right, I think that's it. Let's export this. What is this? What is this? Okay, noted. We're having trouble. It looks like the cropping isn't correctly cropped. Edit crop box. Aha! Aha! What is this? What just happened? What just happened? All right, export. I want to edit this. I don't know why it wants to do it this way, but I'm not opposed. Huh. How do I zoom in? Okay, good to know that we need to completely, essentially redo the cropping. Because it's not actually cropping the video. Good to know, chat. Good to know. So right now, obviously I'm gonna take note of that, right? So like I know, like that's good to know that the cropping mechanics are still funky. But what I am, like, here's what I'm taking note of this stuff, but essentially most of this stuff is our next update in terms of these little minor tweaks and fixes that we need to do, like the caption, like the cropping and stuff, like, and user experience stuff. Right now, it's just taking a lot more of our time is the remotion that we're adding in. So that's kind of what we're focused on right now because it's a pretty big update. And then from there, really going to be dialing in all of the other features around all of that. So we have some stuff to improve upon there, but it's good to know that, yeah, it's good to know. So I'm going to look at another one real quick.
We've been building and iterating and clipping people that deserve to be clipped. Here's the thing. Since content is new currency and every business, brand, and creator.
So this is crazy because when I was filming this video, I sat down and I filmed this video, right? So I sat down, I was filming this video, and I was just talking. And when I was going back and rewatching it, as I was editing this, I'm like, cool, I'm gonna clip this out because I was already editing it like in advance. Like I used Premiere for it because I needed that type of adjustment, and we're not there yet. But essentially, I was editing it and I clipped this out, and because I just came across like this is gonna be a clip, and it's funny that it clipped the exact same thing.
Has to be on short form content like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. They got to be able to produce short form content that captivates their audience and gets them on timelines. If they don't, that brand is irrelevant. And that is the problem that we're going to solve. Clipit is going to clip videos for you, but the we've been building and iterating.
That's sick. Okay, so let's go back to this one.
2 years old, and I just quit everything to build this AI company. Here's what I mean. Back in 2025, I was working at Amazon. I was in the warehouse shipping boxes. Then I decided to quit all of that and learn about AI. I interned for an AI agency, and I was starting to learn about short-form content and just the massive growth that it enabled brands and creators to do.
Oh, no, I didn't.
So with that being said, I started learning all these different tools around short-form content. And what I...
Okay, so this one we're going to go in the advanced editor, and we're going to edit this one a little more. Where does this go? Okay, we're going to go there. All right, I have no idea how these came into the video. Genuinely, I'm shocked. I am absolutely shocked how those got in there.
I'm 22 years old, and
oh, it loaded.
I'm 22 years old, and I just quit everything to build this AI company. Here's what I mean. Back in 2025, I was working at Amazon. I was in the warehouse shipping boxes. Then I decided to quit all of that and learn about AI. I interned for an AI agency.
He's cooking. He's cooking.
I was starting to learn about short form content and just the massive growth that it enabled brands and creators to do. So, with that being said, I started learning all these different tools around short form content. And what I started to discover was the tools were pretty complicated, super expensive, and they just weren't good. So, what did I decide to do? I decided to build my own.
Dun dun. That's it. That's all we need, chat. That's all we need. That's all we need. That's it. Cinema. He's cooking. He's cooking. He's cooking. Oh, can I not turn him off here? No. No. I want to turn it. Is there no way to? Huh. I don't want the captions. I think I can do it from here, unfortunately. Let me see.
Just quit everything to build this
little glitch that I know of.
Here's what I mean. Back in 2025, I was working at Amazon. I was in the warehouse shipping boxes. Then
we're gonna export that one, and that's gonna get posted regardless, because yeah, it just is. All right. We're cooking. Okay, let's go to the next one then. And I just posted this one for you guys to see here. So what we're gonna do here is same thing. So I'm gonna just this whole video is gonna be about me. Sorry about it. Don't really care, but we're gonna clip myself now. Look at that. Boom! Look how fast our platform is, guys. That was less than like I couldn't even finish a sentence and it was already clipped. I mean, yes, the video's 4 minutes long, but who cares? It's less work I gotta do. Let's go none. Because I already have, guys, I'm picking none for this video because I already have captions. Because I capture my videos regardless. Because everybody uses captions on their videos. But just putting that out there. Just because I know the source content. So I'm going to pick what's best for the source content. So I'm going to do the same thing. Find me viral moments. Or should I go, let me see. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll see what it does. Right, find me viral moments. Generate clips. He's cooking. He's cooking. All right. I don't know why, but this has been so fun just to clip myself. I know that sounds like super self-centered, but I don't really care because it's I'm having fun doing it. All right. So this is our second video that if you guys haven't watched yet, it's 4 minutes. 4 minutes of your time. There's a little preview. But watch that. That's essentially our origin story. You could think of it that way. It talks more about like how I got here, how we entered the hackathon, all of that fun stuff. So, ooh, he's cooking. I'm going to post so many of these clips because I don't care. This might be cool because it clipped out. I know because I already know the source content, but essentially there's an animation at the beginning, so it's gonna look pretty sick. But so guys, I'm gonna make this. I used Remotion myself through Claude Code for the intro of this video, so this was made with Remotion. So this is kind of, I guess you could say, a sneak peek for what's to come because Remotion, which you're about to see the first 15 seconds of this, I think it's 5 seconds, maybe 15. I think it's 15 seconds. The first 15 seconds of this clip is made with Remotion. So this platform is getting plugged directly into Clipit, and you'll be able to generate stuff just like this. So just showing you guys now, kind of a sneak peek or teaser. We're testing it. It's not in the platform yet, but it will be, and that's for sure. And I made this video, the first part of this video, with Remotion. So I'm just gonna shut up and we're gonna watch it.
6 months ago, I was scanning packages at an Amazon warehouse making $17 an hour. Tonight, I'm sitting here with a real company that has a real community and is making real clips for real creators. And the thing that changed everything, a hackathon I almost didn't enter. I'm gonna be honest with you about how that job was. I would wake up at 4 in
He's
the morning,
cooking.
go to warehouse,
He's
and scan
cooking.
packages for 10 hours a day. And then I would go home, and then I'd wake up and do the whole thing all over again. And the whole time, I'm seeing how AI is changing everything around me. I'm seeing founders at 18 vibe code apps that made millions.
Okay, so this is fire. It just cuts off too soon. But I want you guys to see this again. This part right here, this was all Remotion. And we're adding this into the platform, right? So when this is in the platform, you'll be able to generate this stuff natively with your tool and your video. Do you guys not understand? Like, that's going to be added into the platform. I'm going to shut up, and I like this clip, so we're going to extend this clip even more. Okay. He's cooking. Clip start. Okay, we're going to extend this. Dude, I might just go. Just kidding. We're going to make it longer.
Around me. I'm seeing founders at 18 vibe code apps that made millions of. One of them was Nick. He initially built it to cut up recordings that he was teaching classes.
Origin story.
So as I started being an intern for this company, I could see the real potential of what he had built. I've been seeing things like Clay. I got a text from my uncle, and then again from his friend Felix, who I also worked with as an intern. And it was the Pump.fun Hackathon.
Oh!
And at first, I kind of just brushed it off because I didn't really understand what it could do for us. You see,
it's true. I remember my uncle sent me the hackathon. And I was driving to one of my other jobs that I had in between doing this and after the internship. And I kind of talked to him, I was like, oh, cool. And then I didn't really think of anything about it. And then Felix was like, hey, man, you should really look at this. You've been doing this for a little while now. We might as well just try it. And I was like, eh. He's like, well, you just hop on a call with me and we can talk about it. I was like, all right. And little do you know, look where we're at now in the hackathon.
Felix pulled me aside and said, hey, you've been building this out for quite a while. It doesn't hurt to jump into this hackathon and give it your best shot. So we did it. We entered the Pump.fun hackathon at the very last second.
Dude, and that's true. We didn't see that they extended it by a week. So we hit the first initial deadline, and dude, we were scrambling. It was the busiest 24 hours of my life. But it was also probably the funnest 24 hours of my life. Yeah, just side note.
And launched our company, Clipit. Throughout this hackathon, we started shipping new features. We started building in public. I started streaming.
All right. We're going to extend it a little more. Let's look at the first one again.
6 months ago, I was scanning packages at an Amazon warehouse.
It's true, chat. It's true.
An hour. Tonight, I'm sitting here with a real company that has a real community and is making real clips for real creators. And the thing that changed everything, a hackathon I almost didn't enter.
That's also
I'm going to be honest with you about how that job was. I would wake up at 4 in the morning, go to warehouse and scan packages for 10 hours a day. And then I would go home, and then I'd wake up and do the whole thing all over again. And the whole time, I'm seeing how AI is changing everything around me. I'm seeing founders at 18 vibe code apps that made millions of dollars. The thing that got me out of that warehouse was one conversation with my Uncle Jesse. One Christmas changed everything for me. I was spending time with my family and my Uncle Jesse, who built brands from nothing as a marketer using one simple formula, story structure. And as we were talking, he basically told me I was going to build nothing, sitting in a warehouse, shipping boxes 10 hours a day, and that I should pivot to AI and learn these tools early so that I can get the most out of them when it starts to blow up. So from there, I quit Amazon. I joined as an intern for his company and started learning about AI, story structure, and how to build great brands.
He's cooking, chat. He's cooking. He's cooking. Dude, I'm getting giddy, and I shouldn't be, but I am. So we're gonna, yeah. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
Packages at to blow up. So from there, I quit Amazon. I joined as an intern first.
We're going to export that one too, boys. All right. Export clip. That's 2 already. I'm just making content for myself to help myself blow up all over socials. It's kind of selfish, but kind of sick. Kind of sick. Okay, what was the other one? Shoot, what was the other one we were doing? Was it this one?
Got a text from my uncle, and
yeah, this is it.
And then again from his friend Felix, who I'd also worked with as an intern. And it was the Pump.fun Hackathon. And at first, I kind of just brushed it off because I didn't really understand what it could do for us. You see, Felix pulled me aside and said, hey, you've been building this out for quite a while. It doesn't hurt to jump into this hackathon and give it your best shot. So we did it. We entered the Pump.fun Hackathon at the very last second and launched our company, Clipit. Throughout this hackathon, we started shipping new features. We started building in public. I started streaming every day, showing people the product.
Stream every day
from 5 users all the way up to 230 users, with real clippers making real clips for real creators with our platform.
Boom! Clipit chat! Dude, I was like, no offense. Like, I mean, this is super self-centered, but I'm not super self-centered. I'm just saying this maybe I'm just biased because it's me talking about it. But maybe you guys maybe you guys can tell me. But I feel like these are good clips. I could be wrong. But I genuinely think these are good clips. But maybe that's just me because it's just like I made the video. So but we have 3 clips there. But yeah, so I'm gonna move on to a different video. My voice just cracked there. That was crazy. I swear I'm not 12. I'm gonna move on to another video because I think you guys are done seeing enough of me. You guys have already looked at me enough. One more. Here we go. What's this one?
Core infrastructure for the creator economy, and it's the best tools that clippers can use to create short.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna extend it there because it needs a little bit of the front context. It's not broken, I swear. It's just re-clipping. It's re-clipping chat, I swear. All right.
So it's still very early in our journey, but I'm telling you one thing: bet on us.
Bet on us,
because I worked at Amazon 12 months ago, and I'm not going back. I have a company today, and I'm going to build this company to be the best possible product on the internet. I want to ship the best features for the users, and I want to start with the core user experience and make sure that Clipit is the core infrastructure for the creator economy, and it's the best tools that clippers can use to create short form content.
He's cooking.
So here's the thing. Clipit is the proof of my story. I started at Amazon 12 months ago, and now I have this company. And I'm not going to stop until this company has the best product on the internet for brands, creators, and clippers. So follow along with us because Clipit is only going to get better. And I'm not stopping until my story ends with Clipit being the best possible product.
I'm excited on the internet because I needed to say that. Needs to finish with it. All right. He's cooking. So we've made 4 clips out of my video so far. You guys need to go there and check that boy out. Check that boy out. It's on YouTube.
So it's still very early in our journey. But
we're gonna export this one too.
that starts with the user. You see, I'm betting on myself. I have a company that features for. So it's still very early in our journey, creators and clippers. So follow along with us because Clipit is only going to get better. And I'm not stopping until my story ends with Clipit being the best possible product on the internet.
Export. He's cooking. All right, we're good. So, what was I going to do? I was going to do something else. Oh, yes. Guys, people are asking about the channel. The channel's right here. Same. All of our social handles are the same minus Instagram. Instagram is clipit.dev. But TikTok, whoops, you guys can't see that now. TikTok X, YouTube are all Clipit dev. So it's all the same. I had somebody ask about that on X, and I totally forgot. So it's Clipit dev, same exact as the X page. So there's another video that and I want to say it's under, I reposted it under my page. This one, yeah. So here's a video right here. I watched this video to help essentially keep me on task and help improve how I manage a lot of the Clipit stuff. And it has changed my life. So we're going back to back making clips. But this essentially is a video of essentially kind of just how to use, how to make an agent, essentially how to make an agent and start training it and having, making all these docs around it. And I have now a CEO assistant that's like my assistant. I have an executive assistant that helped me with a bunch of tasks. And I have a marketer that I have a bunch of tasks with. And I spent 2 to 3 hours kind of training it and preferences and all that stuff. And I'm telling you, I'm going to clip this for you guys because if you guys don't want to, a lot of people don't want to spend an hour watching something educational. People would rather watch some sort of YouTube or video or stream or something just dumb. But viral moments for X. I watched this full video, and I would like watch it, and then I would stop, and I would go try it out, and I'd watch it and go stop and try it out. But this video has helped me so much. Because eventually I want to have like an open claw, right? That kind of helps me with, CEO stuff and building out this product with you guys and having context around that. I want 2 brains, guys. I want 2 brains. And also it's helped just like make stuff super clear, if that makes sense. Like it's really helped clear stuff up and help me understand things as well. So I've done this, and I'm just doing this in Claude Cowork, which is kind of scary because like it does have access to a lot, like the browser and stuff. But I'm telling you, as soon as I can run it locally on my own device, as soon as I'm able to do that and I have all that data, and obviously I'm going to talk to Nick about this stuff too because he's more technical. But I was just kind of going my way to learn some of this. As soon as I'm able to learn how to like do this safely and do this better, obviously I'm kind of obsessed with it right now, but I'm going to do my own OpenClaw. But this guy recommended that you use these things called agent harnesses, which essentially is like Claude's an agent harness, ChatGPT's an agent harness. Like you can think of Mantis, like it's pretty much like the features that Claude and ChatGPT and a lot of these other companies just drop, like Perplexity Computer, where it's in a safer box, essentially safer box, because they're like a big company that has skin in the game. So I've just been doing it with Claude Cowork because I just started using Claude Cowork a lot, and it has drastically changed how I've been improving. All of this content was shot in 2 days. The content pieces you're seeing now were shot in 2 days because I created a marketer, a marketing agent that essentially helps me with my content plan. And I have skills now where it scrapes analytics from YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and X. So it goes, and I watched it happen. It's crazy. Like I said, I'm new to most of this space. I watched it go to those sites, take screenshots, and then ultimately like create out plans around that. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So this is my second day doing this based upon what this guy is showing here. And I'm probably doing a lot of it wrong, honestly, because I'm new and I'm learning this stuff. And I'm sure, Nick, if you're watching, you're like, oh gosh, what is this guy doing? But I think it's just super sick. And I already have 4 agents that I'm actively training to where when I do get an OpenClaw or my own personal AI system, I'm going to have a blast. But This also helps too, the MCPs and stuff like that. This was huge because I've heard about MCPs. Like I said, when I was an intern, MCPs, I interned around the time where MCPs first initially came out, and I still kind of didn't really understand. But the way that this guy explains what an MCP is crazy, crazy helpful. Watch this.
From when you had on, is it Ross Mike?
Ross Mike, yeah.
Yeah, so he did a great explanation and it just dropped into my head really nicely. And it's basically that before MCPs, your agent or your LLM, in order to speak to tools, it had to kind of learn their language because Claude speaks English, Notion speaks Spanish, Gmail French, your browser speaks Japanese, and Slack speaks Chinese. And it was capable of connecting to those tools, but it required these extensive custom developments that took a long time. But then Anthropic actually created MCP, is that right?
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
Anthropic built MCP to basically sit as this translator in between your tools so that Claude can still just speak English and your tools can just speak their language.
This made so much sense as soon as he said it's a translator. Like as soon as he said Claude, you can think of it as Claude speaks English, and all these other tools speak a different language, and MCP, all it does is just translate. I was like, oh, that's what it is. So this is gonna be a good clip regardless, but I'm just sharing this now.
Languages, and this MCP speaks every language and then just translates your calls from your agent to the tool, and then from the tool back to your agent. So just set a really easy standardized way to connection from when you had.
Okay, so this is great. I would export it here, but it's gonna bug me that he didn't finish the end of that sentence there. So let me go here again.
Set a really easy standardized way to connect.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the advanced editor because I'm picky. What is happening? This is not what I want. Okay, there we go. Okay, 32. Oh, come on, it should jump there. Like I said, still ironing out the bugs. Let's see, 3212. 3212. Okay, I'm gonna send it there. But yeah, so this video, if you haven't seen it, it's from Greg Eisenberg, and this is him just breaking stuff down. He talks to this guy Remy on with his podcast, his Startup Ideas podcast, and I'm telling you, I started doing this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so sick. So I hope you guys check out the video because it's pretty sick.
From when you had on.
Okay, we're gonna export it because that should be good now.
From when you had on, is it Ross Mike?
Ross Mike, yeah.
Yeah, so he did a great explanation and it just dropped into my head really nicely. And it's basically that before MCPs, your agent or your LLM, in order to speak to tools, it had to kind of learn their language because Claude speaks English, Notion speaks Spanish, Gmail French, your browser speaks Japanese, and Slack speaks Chinese. And it was capable of connecting to those tools.
People are so smart.
That required these extensive custom developments that took a long time. But then Anthropic actually created MCP, is that right?
It's such a great way to think of it too.
Yep, that's right.
MCP just translates.
Anthropic built MCP to basically sit as this translator in between your tools so that Claude can still just speak English and your tools can just speak their languages. And this MCP speaks every language and then just translates your calls from your agent to the tool, and then from the tool back to your agent. So just set a really easy standardized way to connect tools up. And that's what we're going to be using to connect all of the tools to our executive assistant.
Boom. So yeah, watch this video if you haven't, but I'm going to export that clip. And we can look at some of these other ones too. Let's see where some of the other ones are. How I say 4 hours with one AI skill. Yeah, this might be a good one too. What is this one? Whoops.
From when you had on, is it?
Oh, it didn't change. Hold up. Wait a minute. I want to see this one.
Key thing to understand here is chat models versus agents, because the word agent is thrown around lots online. I'm sure you've seen it, Greg. Like
I said, I am very, very, very new to this space. So it's like, I mean, it's not very, very new, but I'm sure a lot of people have a deeper experience with some of this stuff. But this helped me tremendously as well.
AI agents this, use this agent for this. And it's kind of lost a lot of meaning. So I wanted to start by giving a really clear definition of what an agent actually is. So the way I think of it is a chat model is question to answer, but then an agent is goal to result. So moving from just like you asking, AI replies, then you do the work, to you giving the agent a task, it planning.
So this also helped me understand our product more, because we have the best of both. So we have the agent that is agent done, and then we have the chat where you can still ask and replies and you can do the work. Like we have both of that balance, which is it's really fun to think about.
Out the task and then executing and then delivering you a result. Does that make sense?
Crystal clear. I mean, the way I think about it is chat is kind of like ping pong, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
And agent is, you're giving it's a goal. I mean, the best way, you're giving it a goal and you're hoping that over time it gets better and closer to that goal.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly it. And I just think that's a nice way to lay it out in your head.
So there's another one. So why not just export that as well? Because why not? We're going to go yellow, and I'm going to bump up the outline a little more. So let's export that one. Let's look at some of these other ones. AI is confessing it's wet. Learn to dry. Okay. Yeah, this was a good one too. Okay, this is freaking sick. Like,
You're right.
So he's using. If you guys don't know what he's doing, he's made all these folders like a CloudMD, a memory file. He has skills and whatnot that if you watch the video, you get a little more detail. But this is him actually working with the agents. And as soon as I was seeing stuff like this, I was like, dude, I got to make one of these.
We've got summarized my inbox from today, which is like one of the most basic agent tasks ever. But we can see this is one I sent earlier. We've got this one email here, like our call today. Excited after your call, wants next steps. So I might just say here, okay, great.
This tool right here, I saw him use this and I was like, oh my gosh, I need this. It's freaking sick. It's just text to speech. I hate typing. And I saw him use this. And first of all, I'm a sucker for design. I'm such a sucker for design. The product could be absolute shit. And like if it has a cool design like this, I'm all for it. There's truth to that. But I'm a big fan of design like this. And I've seen like Whispers, the little text speech thing, but it's just not cool. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, dude, what is this? So it's called Monologue, right? Dude, this right here, look at their website. First of all, look at their website. It is so sick. It is so sick. I even got this for my phone because I'm like, dude, I need this. I can do voice notes too, which is it's just amazing. So I started using this and I've used this like religiously now. And like, dude, so they're like, when you open the app, I don't think it's going to open on here. Let's see. It actually might. Hold up. Yeah, dude, their app is so sick. I guess it's not going to show. Hang on. Let me see if I can get it to do the intro. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if I can get it to do the intro real quick. Sorry, this is a side tangent, but it doesn't do it. Okay, well, so if you can find their intro video somewhere, dude, it's so sick. But yeah, just a side note.
Review my meeting notes with Maltoshi from today, and then draft up the email, sending the proposal and creating the Stripe payment link, and then go into Notion and set up the project. And where this starts to compound even more is when you start to build out skills for each of your processes. Because every time I do a process, even like this, manually prompting it, and I know I'm going to do it again at some point, I'll then just turn that into a skill. And then you eventually end up, if you automate like 3 to 5 tiny manual processes each week with.
I made my first couple skills last night as I was training this stuff up, and I started, and then today I literally said, "Hey, this is what I need," and it was based around the skill that I made, which essentially was like, give me a essentially to-do list, and it was like, cool, here's your to-do list. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, how have I not been using this stuff?
Skills, you eventually end up automating like your entire life with these agents.
Right. So it's not so much in like summarize my.
So it's super sick. Let's see.
From when you had on.
Okay, so that's kind of this is right here. This is more about OpenClaw and like the agent holsters, which is a good way to think about it too. So here we go. This is great because I am a beginner, right? So I was trying to figure out how should I do this, and this is a video that helped with this.
And for the beginner, are you like, would you recommend people, use OpenClaw, or should they be using Cowork or Manus and some of the ones you showed?
So great question. I would say that OpenClaw is probably like one of the hardest to learn and set up of these harnesses. I would say Cowork is probably the easiest. I think Perplexity Computer, you did a video on it. It's pretty simple too. Same with Manus.
Easy.
But I would definitely learn and get comfortable using like Claude Code or one of these other ones before I started to play around with OpenClaw. And I would also have all the processes built out in Claude Code first. So for example, that executive assistant, over the next 2 weeks, I might build out a bunch of skills like the Sebastian Refer skill, like a daily brief, meeting prep, et cetera, et cetera. And then once I'm happy with how it's all functioning in Claude Code, then I could look to migrate that into OpenClaw, where it has that more autonomous nature to it. So that's kind of how I think about using OpenClaw and those other harnesses.
Cool.
So that's what I'm doing, and I'm doing it through Cowork. And I was gonna ask Nick about if I should do it through Claude Code, if it makes a difference. But this has been freaking sick. I'm telling you guys right now. If you guys are new or you're trying to automate your life or the busy work, like I had to like send an email. I had to like look at like I had to send an email. I had to get a bunch of stuff done yesterday, and then I was gonna go to the gym, and I literally was like, "Hey, this is what I have to do. We need to knock some of this stuff out. I gotta follow up with these people. Can you send some emails?" And like I said, it's kind of scary. Like I said, I'm all for like decentralized AI and own your intelligence and stuff like that. So it's kind of scary to have like Claude like go to the email and like, right? But I was still able to like preview it and then send it myself. But it's like, hey, I wrote the draft for you. You want to look at it and send it? I was like, oh, sick. All right. So I sent that. Felt better about my day. And then I, went to the gym, came home, and like most of the stuff was already done. So I'm a big, huge fan of this stuff. I think this is insane, and it's helped me tremendously. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I had for today. If you guys are new to us, to our product, to just the stream, couple things for you. We're in a free beta right now where you can come to the site, which is just Clipit Dev. Let me pull up on this other browser so you guys can see what it looks like without it. You can go to Clipit Dev right here, clipit.dev, and this is our landing page. You can see this is 19,000, not 19. This is 1,900, not 19,000. You can see 240 creators. Kind of gives you a breakdown of what it does, and then features. We're implementing a bunch of features as we go. You can see eventually we'll have a pricing model that's going to be rolled out once we get to a comfortable spot. You can see our tokenomics around the Pump.fun hackathon. We launched a token, so there's some tokenomics there for y'all. And then one of the things I'm going to click on there is the token. When we go to subscription, when we go to a subscription model, the subscription cost, right? You guys paying the subscription, that's going to go directly back into our ecosystem. So right back to token buybacks. So there's just something I want to double click on real quick. But yeah, you can read more here. You can look through all of this, read it, ask questions. DMs are always open. So if you're new, this is our site. You can go there. We can reward you. We're essentially a credit usage platform. So you're going to have you'll get a credits for making clips. Essentially, it's not, you won't get credits, but credits is what you use to create clips. And we have essentially a credit system that we give codes out to people. We give codes out to people. You can also do it through this way as well. We have a referral leaderboard where you can sign up through a referral link, which is right here. You can sign up through a link like this. You can find someone that's part of the community and do that. The other way too is just reach out to us, send us a DM, say you want to try it out, give us some feedback, and we can accommodate you guys and get you guys some credits. And all the usage is right here, so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. But with that being said, we're rolling out some really cool features here. The next part of the roadmap is going to be really fun. The biggest thing we have is the remotion, which is getting, like, we've been working on it this week. So that's been really fun. Once that's pushed, there will be a huge update for you guys to try it out and break it and stress test it and all of that fun stuff. And then from there, we just keep improving the product. And I've done a full product audit where we know exactly what we need to do and where we need to improve upon. And you guys have been giving a bunch of great feedback as well. So that's kind of what we're working for, what we're working towards. Yeah, it's been fun. Go definitely check out the YouTube. There's going to be some fun stuff there around just videos and content in general. So go over to the YouTube. It's literally the same thing, Clipit Dev. Subscribe to it. Watch some of those videos, right? We have a bunch of shorts that we'll post on there as well. But that being said, y'all, it's another beautiful day of building in public in the Pump.fun Hackathon. I'm Jordan, founder of Clipit. And yeah, we're going to build this to be the best possible product that any creator, brand, or clipper can use. And I firmly believe that because of those videos that you guys just saw and the clips you guys just saw. I quit everything I was doing to build this product out. And I truly believe in this product and believe in our goal and our vision and where we're headed. So with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow, same time. We'll get right into it with another round of clips and possible new features. So with that being said, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Deuce.